Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Alexandra Carter on this Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Here's News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl with a look at our early morning forecast. Bill, yesterday's rain seems to have followed us into today.
Yeah, still the lingering effects of the same storm system. The good news, we escaped the severe weather in our neck of the woods, although very strong winds throughout the day, not even tied into the thunderstorms. But boy, it was windy and it was wet and it was stormy yesterday. Temperatures topping out in the 60s, low to mid 60s from Eau Claire to La Crosse, even some low 70s down towards Prairie du Chien and Boscobel. Still some wet conditions this morning as we've had some wraparound showers at times overnight and into early this morning. We're up to just over 7/10 of an inch of rainfall out at the La Crosse Airport, 60 and 39 the averages for today's sunrise time this morning in about 18 minutes. So some thunderstorms moving into central Wisconsin. These may have put down some small hail in spots, so watch those roads and also watch the wet roads for hydroplaning capability. Some lighter showers from northeastern Iowa up through southeastern Minnesota and into the Eau Claire and Chippewa Valley vicinity as well. Current temperatures generally in the 50s, ranging from 50 in Eau Claire to 59 in La Crosse and Boscobel, 54 in Sparta. They're going to kind of remain steady today in the mid to upper 50s with those scattered showers, especially through about lunchtime. Still breezy today as well. I will have more information with my 8-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, we will see you then. Thank you. Time now for the stories making headlines this morning. Another Ivy League school is in congressional crosshairs this morning over policies around anti-Semitism on campus. Columbia University's president and co-chairs expected to testify before Congress this morning to address how the university is responding to anti-Semitism. Today's hearing also comes just days after the University of Southern California announced they would cancel this year's commencement speech, which was set to be given by a Muslim student who's expressed support for Palestine. The school cited security risks as the reason for the cancellation, but USC's valedictorian thinks there may be another reason behind it.
You say you don't buy the safety excuse. What do you think it is?
I think anyone who's watching this can draw their own conclusion. I look what I look like. I am who I am. I stand up for what I stand for.
The news also comes as a new report released yesterday from the Anti-Defamation League shows record numbers of anti-Semitic incidents across the country last year. And the Council on American Islamic Relations says Islamophobia in the U.S. is also rising. The first handful of jurors have been sworn in and seated for former President Trump's criminal trial in Manhattan. The case is not in session today, but the judge says opening statements could start as soon as Monday. CBS's Jared Hill has the latest from New York.
Former President Donald Trump took his fight against Manhattan's DA from the courtroom to a corner store.
It's a rigged trial.
The stop comes as the jury for Trump's hush money trial is taking shape. 4 men and 3 women were seated Tuesday. Among them, a nurse, a teacher, and 2 lawyers. Kara McGee is one of dozens who were excused.
It's someone who you've seen as this huge public figure for so long, and you walk in and see him, and he's just a guy.
While one potential juror was being questioned, Judge Juan Merchan heard Trump audibly uttering something and chastised him, saying, "I won't tolerate that. I will not have any jurors intimidated in this courtroom." Outside the courtroom, the former president repeatedly slammed the judge.
He's rushing this trial, and he's doing as much as he can for the Democrats.
Trump also bristled at the requirement to attend every day of the trial, while his 2024 opponent, President Joe Biden, campaigns.
I should be right now in Pennsylvania, in Florida, in many other states.
5 more jurors and half a dozen alternates still need to be selected. Trump has denied the allegations he falsified business records.
The jury will weigh charges that former President Trump falsified business records for payments to his former fixer that he gave to adult film star Stormy Daniels to cover up an alleged affair. Next week, the judge will also hear arguments from both sides on prosecutors' request that Trump be held in contempt for public comments he made bashing key players in the case. They say the remarks violate a gag order placed on the former president during the trial. The man taking care of missing Wisconsin toddler Elijah Vu at the time of his disappearance was back in court yesterday. Jesse Vang pleaded not guilty to a felony charge of chronic child neglect as a party to a crime. 3-year-old Elijah Vu went missing almost 2 months ago while in his care. He has still not been found. The Manitowoc County District Attorney says a hard drive of new evidence has been forwarded to Vang's lawyers. Vu's mother, Katrina Bauer, is back in court for child neglect charges on April 26th. Senator Tammy Baldwin says a new bill would make sure hedge fund managers pay their fair share in taxes. According to a release, Wall Street money managers pay about 24% capital gains tax rate on their compensation. That tax rate is used on the sale of assets like stocks, but average American wage income is taxed at a much higher rate. Baldwin and 2 Democrats who co-wrote the bill say it's another example why the tax code needs to be fixed.
And we have a tax system that is rigged to their advantage. And frankly, our tax code should be focused on making sure that everyone pays their fair share.
Baldwin proposed closing the loophole in 2017, but Senate Republicans voted against it. The Treasury estimates the bill would add $6.5 billion in revenue over the next decade. A Monroe County official is entering the race for Wisconsin's 95th Assembly District. Cedric Schindler says he's challenging Democrat incumbent Jill Billings to bring new leadership and a new vision. Schindler ran an organic dairy farm for 30 years and is the current Monroe County Board Chair. In a press release, he says while progress in Madison has been made, quote, it's crucial that we continue to ensure local communities and infrastructure, schools and families are getting the support they need. As everyone is struggling with increased costs and inflation, we cannot also continue to increase the financial burden at the local or state level. We need to be helping folks here in western Wisconsin, not making it harder. The past few years have taken an unprecedented toll on student mental health, but there's reason for hope this morning. The school district of West Salem will soon receive a significant boost in resources to support students' emotional needs. A $300,000 grant made possible by federal legislation is on the way to help the district combat the student mental health crisis. News 8's Allison Fergit tells us how.
In 2021, many medical associations declared youth mental health a national emergency. And in the West Salem School District, administrators noticed its impact on their students.
Especially since COVID, we've had increasing numbers of student mental health needs, including things relating to characteristics of depression, anxiety, self-harm.
The district's 6 guidance counselors swamped with students needing extra support. Administrators pored over the data, looking at the number of student service and office discipline referrals and the school's youth risk behavior survey results.
One of the things that we found coming out of COVID and the pandemic is that some of those mental health needs were greater than maybe we even realized here on campus.
We've been really focused in the district on how can we meet those needs so that students can learn.
The district applied for the Stronger Connections grant program, hoping to find extra help for their students. At the end of March, it was announced that West Salem was one of 40 grant recipients.
We were very excited. We were thrilled.
It's a tremendous gift.
The district will use the grant to hire a district-wide social worker, something West Salem currently doesn't have.
The role of a school social worker tends to end up being absorbed by many other people, and what we would like is to have it done really well by someone who is an expert in the area.
Administrators hope the role will reach beyond their students.
That role will allow us to not only work with individual students, providing intervention and counseling, but also to work with families and to be able to help families access what they need.
Reporting in West Salem, Allison Fergit, News 8 Now, This Morning.
The grant will cover the social worker position for 2 years. After that, the district will decide whether to extend the contract. Schools in Tomah, Black River Falls, Altoona, and Eau Claire also received money from the grant. The time now is 6:08. Still ahead on your morning news, NASA is facing major budget cuts over the next decade. We'll tell you why a $2 billion space telescope could be on the agency's chopping block after the break. And pilots at American Airlines are reporting a significant rise in safety and maintenance issues. We'll have the details behind the rise in safety concerns coming up. And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. Lots of people in Montana couldn't believe what they were seeing yesterday. A circus elephant got loose and was wandering the streets. Here it is at a casino, and it's just eating grass. The manager at the Butte Civic Center, where the circus was taking place, says the elephant was getting ready for a show when it got spooked by a vehicle. That's when the elephant, named Viola, took off. She didn't get very far, though. She only walked about half a block before the elephant's handlers corralled her and put her back into her trailer, and she wasn't hurt. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news at News 8 Now this morning is just after the break.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
I would recommend Schwebel, Getz & Sieben to anybody. My attorney was fantastic. I knew he cared. I knew he wasn't pretending. I'm a pretty good judge of character, and I felt so confident because he treated me like a human being. He was genuinely concerned with my accident and with me. He reassured me not to worry about what was going on at all and that he had everything handled and just to worry about getting better.
Call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben for a free consultation or visit schwebel.com.
You just have to get in the seat of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Not because of how easy it is to use, or because of our expert dealers. Not even because it has implements for every job. You just have to get in the seat because breaking ground on your dream home feels pretty great.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You will be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
Welcome back and a good Wednesday morning to you. It is 6:12. A check of that Schoolcast for today. You'll want to have the little ones ready for some more rain showers, especially through the morning hours. Temperatures kind of remaining steady today in the mid to upper 50s for much of the day and still rather breezy as well. So yellow pause for the dog walking forecast. You're going to have to dodge those showers and deal with that wind today again. What a cutie here. This is Honey hoping to walk with Jada at some point. Love the scrunchy face. My goodness, what a cutie. All right, live look through CityCam will show wet streets and sidewalks and parking lots. We've been in and out of some bands of rain showers and even some isolated thunderstorms overnight, and we will continue to see this chance of showers today, especially during the morning hours. Still breezy today as well as that vigorous low slides by just to our north and west. And then chilly for the weekend. The overnight lows in the upper 20s to low 30s. Friday and Saturday nights could lead to some frost or freeze potential early Saturday and Sunday morning. So something to keep in mind if you're into getting an early start on the planting season. Now you can see some thunderstorms exiting Juneau and Adams counties into central parts of the state. And then some general rain showers, lighter showers from southeastern Minnesota and northeastern Iowa up through La Crosse and Eau Claire and into the Chippewa Valley. Current temperatures primarily in the 50s, and again, they're going to kind of remain steady today with that chance of showers, especially through about lunchtime. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in about 3 minutes.
In your consumer news this morning, a $2 billion space telescope could be on the chopping block thanks to NASA's upcoming budget. The Chandra X-ray Observatory launched in 1999 to study the universe. For 25 years, it's been orbiting Earth, looking into deep space, black holes, galaxy clusters, and remnants of exploded stars. But the Biden administration's 2025 budget could effectively terminate Chandra. Funding is set to be cut from $71 million to $41 million. Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport once again ranking as the world's busiest. Dubai is in number 2 with increased usage, and 4 other U.S. airports are in the top 10, including Dallas-Fort Worth, Denver, L.A., and Chicago O'Hare. United Airlines says it's feeling the impact of Boeing's ongoing problems. The carrier says it lost $200 million during the first 3 months of the year after Boeing was forced to ground its 737 MAX 9 jets for several weeks. The grounding happened after a door plug blew out of an Alaska Airlines plane in mid-flight. United depends on Boeing planes for about 80% of its mainline fleet. The airline says it's unclear if Boeing will reimburse the company for the cost of grounding the 737 MAX 9s. The pilots union at American Airlines reports a significant spike in safety and maintenance related problems at the carrier, and it's telling pilots to be vigilant. The union's concerns are spelled out in a memo obtained by CBS News. As Chris Van Cleve reports, the nation's airlines are already under growing pressure over safety.
An American Airlines 777 being pushed back from the gate in Miami essentially was backed into another plane last month, a type of incident among a host of concerns Americans Pilots Union brought to company executives.
We're seeing the walls of the safety margin get squeezed in.
Union spokesman Captain Dennis Tazier.
So we're telling our pilots, slow down, take your time, and watch for these potential errors because they're starting to increase across the system.
In a memo to its 16,000 pilots, the union listed a series of problematic trends, including tools left in wheel wells, like this hammer. The Allied Pilots Association says it was found last month before a flight left Phoenix for Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The union says maintenance discovered other tools inside the wheel well and noted there were no open maintenance actions at the time of discovery. Also of concern, APA says, an increasing number of collisions between aircraft being tugged or towed and pressure to return aircraft to service.
If these allegations are true, then they certainly need to be investigated and resolved.
The memo comes as competitor United is undergoing an FAA audit after a series of concerning incidents this year. In a statement, American says our robust safety program is guided by our industry-leading safety management system. It includes a multitude of collaborative programs and regular touch points with the FAA and all of our unions to further bolster our strong safety record.
That's it for your morning consumer news. The time now is 6:16. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl for a look at our forecast. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Alexandra. Hey, 8 days in a row above average temperatures. We'll start with some good news here. Looking at the April temperatures all the way back to last Tuesday, the 9th, we have seen above average high temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Now, how about those clouds yesterday? Thank you all for sharing those photos, by the way, on my Facebook page. I'm going to try to share a couple of those later in the broadcast, but look at the ominous look to the sky. These are called asperitas clouds, fairly rare, and a lot of people compare them to kind of the rough surface of the sea, and it's basically turbulent air around the thunderstorms we had in the morning and then also later in the day. In fact, a pretty good wave of storms came through at about 5 o'clock last evening in the La Crosse area. The good news, we escaped the severe weather locally, and then enough clearing for a beautiful little sunset last evening at about 7:28, and then skies were partly cloudy for a time, and then clouds rolled back in as more rain occurred overnight. Speaking of rain, some hefty totals here, anywhere from a half an inch to an inch and a half in many of the dark green shaded areas, inch and a half plus in the yellow shaded areas where we had some heavier thunderstorms kind of in stripes south of Interstate 90s. So some beneficial rainfall across the region. Now, outside of the thunderstorm activity, it was just a plain old windy day. 58 mile per hour gusts at the Rochester Airport, and then 44 to 47 mile per hour gusts at Volk Field, the La Crosse Airport, Viroqua, Preston, and Decorah. All right, still some light rain falling at this hour, 59 degrees at the airport, 58 downtown. Winds out of the south and southwest at about 10. 50 with light rain in the Cross, easterly wind close to 10 miles per hour. So temperatures not overly cold this morning because of the cloud cover and the rain showers in the vicinity. Most spots between about 50 and 60 degrees. And you can see where that low sits right up towards Red Wing, Minnesota. And all of the winds rotating counterclockwise around that, gusting 20 to 30 miles per hour. And these winds will continue to ramp up as this low lifts to the north and east. So some thunderstorms moving across central Wisconsin, and then plain old rain showers from northeastern Iowa through La Crosse and up towards Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley. And that low will continue to spin just by to our north, and those winds will kind of crank up again this afternoon. So still some rain showers through about lunchtime or so, mainly dry this afternoon, even some partial clearing for a time tonight. Then another batch of moisture brings some showers late tonight into tomorrow morning through about midday. And then we finally start to dry out as we head into the day on Friday. Could pick up another maybe quarter to a half an inch of rainfall with the rainfall today and into tomorrow as well. So my forecast for today, kind of steady temps in the mid to upper 50s to near 60 degrees with those scattered showers, especially through about lunchtime. Still breezy today as well. A chance of more showers late tonight and into tomorrow morning. 45 the low tonight, 57 the high tomorrow. Breezy and cooler Friday and Saturday, upper 40s to low 50s, maybe some frost potential Friday and Saturday nights. Upper 50s with plenty of sun on Sunday, and then upper 50s to low 60s next week. Another chance of showers late Monday or Monday night and into Tuesday. So a lot of these temperatures near or a bit below average for this time of year. Alexandra?
All right, Bill, thank you. The time now is 6:20. Still to come on your morning news, a new program is helping address maternal health disparities that put Black women at a higher risk of dying during childbirth. Coming up in your morning medical news, we'll take a look at how the new program works and how it's helping save lives and cut rehospitalization rates.
Brewers and Twins both looking to get back in the win column, plus the Bucks could be without their two-time MVP during the first round of the playoffs. All that coming up in the Blitz.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the Turbo Max engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $2,750 cash allowance, plus $2,250 trade assistance on Silverado, LTZ, and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
Quality time with Taco John's. You never forget the big moments, like devouring your first slice of crispy oven-baked taco pizza loaded with 7 layers of classic taco toppings. Or your wedding. Both are life-changing. One-of-a-kind new taco pizza, only at Taco John's.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're bringing out all the latest styles for patio and outdoor furniture. From dining sets to sectionals and even fire tables, they're all on sale. We've got all of our favorites in stock. That means no waiting. Plus, for a limited time, you'll receive free delivery on your outdoor furniture. Shop the best quality brands from Homecrest and Brizesta, furniture that's designed to last in any weather. Sale prices and free delivery happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Welcome to the Blitz. The Bucks' playoff journey doesn't start until Sunday. The team getting some much-needed rest before their first-round series against the Pacers tips off over the weekend, but it still might not be enough time for Milwaukee to get its two-time MVP back on the floor. It was just 8 days ago when the injury took place. Giannis going down in the third quarter against Boston last Tuesday night at home. He'd leave the floor on his own power, but an MRI confirming a left calf strain. Giannis hasn't been on the court since. He missed the last 3 games of the regular season, and it's doubtful he'll be back for Game 1 against Indiana. The team is optimistic, though, that round-the-clock treatment on his calf will allow him to return sometime later in the series. But for now, the focus is on the Pacers, a team the Bucks had a whole lot of trouble against during the regular season. Milwaukee losing 4 out of 5 against Indiana this year, and the challenge gets even tougher now without the Bucks' leading scorer on the floor. But the players are prepared to go to battle with or without their leader in the lineup.
Until we know if he's playing or not, we're going to prepare like he's not playing. Simple as that. I mean, he means a lot to this team, but it's not the first game he's missed, unfortunately, so we just have to carry on along. And while he's getting his work on the side, trying to get back ready, we have to focus on who's out on the court and, you know, run through our sets and run through our game plans as if he's not playing.
Bucks begin their championship quest at home on Sunday for Game 1 against those Pacers. Well, the Wisconsin Wrestling Coaches Association has announced its end-of-the-season awards, and Holman's own Carl DeLuca was named the Girls' Head Wrestling Coach of the Year. DeLuca took over as the girls' coach in 2022 and has since taken the team to new heights with participation numbers on the rise. Last year, the Holman girls were one of the top-ranked girls' teams across the state and had one girl finish in the top 6 at the state tournament. Well, it's the end of an era in Spring Grove. Longtime Spring Grove head basketball coach Wade Grindy is stepping down after 29 years at the helm. 566 wins, 2 Class 1A state tournament berths, and a legacy that spanned almost 3 decades in southeastern Minnesota. Under Grindy, the Lions won 18 Southeast Conference championships in his 29 years as head coach. Lions went 25-4 this past season. Brewers back in action, looking to avoid their 3rd straight loss. Not a good start for Wade Miley and the crew. Isong Kim goes deep to left, blows it open early. A 3-run shot made it 4-0 Padres. Brewers made it interesting late in the 9th, down 3. Willy Adames is going to give this one a ride to left, but not deep enough. Milwaukee drops its 3rd straight game, 6-3 the final. Brewers will look to avoid the sweep later on today, just after 12. Twins looking to snap their 2-game skid, taking on the Orioles. This one all Baltimore in the 4th. O's up 7. Minnesota finally gets on the board. Byron Buxton drives one in. That cuts it to 6. But the O's get that one right back in the bottom of the inning. Colton Cowser goes back up the box for a base hit. Baltimore back up 7. 6th inning now, same score. So Alex Kirilloff lines one into right field. Ryan Jeffers scores easily from second on the RBI single. That makes it 8-2. But Baltimore blows it open in the 8th. Ryan O'Hearn with the man on crushes this one to dead center for a 2-run blast. All Orioles last night. In this one, they win it 11-3. The final score. Twins will look to avoid the sweep today in the series finale. First pitch scheduled for 12:05. That's going to do it for the Blitz. We'll see you tonight.
At Ashley Spring Semi-Annual Sale, you can spring into savings with Hot Buys $7.99 and under. Plus, shop our Spring Sofa Sale with 0% interest until April 2029 on in-store purchases. Hurry in and meet the all-new Ashley today.
Andy Pitts here at Chrysler Winona. During the Jeep Celebration event, you can lease a new Jeep Compass Limited with heated leather seats, remote start, and Apple CarPlay for $299 per month with $29.99 down. Need a pickup? A new Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab, just $499 per month with $29.99 down. So stop by and drive one today at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
We put a smile on your face.
If you think it's expensive to hire a good window company, just wait until you hire a bad one.
Don't get lured into cheap windows that you'll end up having to replace again in 5 years.
Here at Clear Choice, we only sell the highest quality windows that we'd install in our own home, all backed by a lifetime manufacturer warranty and installed by our factory trained employees, not subcontractors.
Upgrade your home with the Elite Series windows this month with our buy 3, get 1 free sale. Choose a quality window that will last a lifetime. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today.
A1 Vacuum Sales and Service has been part of the La Crosse area for 75 years, and so we thank you for that opportunity and for supporting the area's largest vacuum store for all these years. Our mission is to provide great service and offer quality products that stand the test of time, and we will continue to be part of this wonderful area we call home. Leave a legacy that isn't plastic in a landfill and support the store that supports you. Thank you for your business.
A1 Vacuum. Our business is picking up.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
a fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
What do we got? 25 years old, single-family house with classic signs of neglect.
Backing up a few weeks back, making noise, and that was it. Yeah, been this way.
Could have caught the warning sign sooner.
Should have called G&T, and this all would have been avoided.
I hear they're the best, Ricky.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning. Calling us before it's too late.
Meet the all-new Ashley. Discover new styles in remodeled stores, offering everything you need to create inspired spaces. From our store to your door. The new Ashley. It's the love of home.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In your morning medical news, does your child miss a lot of school? Well, the new study is finding that how much time they spend online could be to blame for that. According to the study published in the Archives of Disease in Childhood, researchers found teens who were on their devices for too long or didn't attend other activities ended up missing more school due to illness. The study also found teen girls more susceptible to missing school due to illness than boys, and that not sleeping or getting enough exercise could also play a factor. It is Black Maternal Health Week. Black women are 3 times more likely than white women to die during childbirth. One hospital in New York is launching an innovative program to address that disparity. Bradley Blackburn spoke with a mom who says it helped save her life.
Anika Walker's baby Nico is almost 2 years old.
He's a ball of energy.
But bringing him into the world came with dangers for her health and his. In her 3rd trimester, she was diagnosed with preeclampsia, high blood pressure, and needed an emergency C-section.
Preeclampsia is very, very dangerous, and I am one of the lucky ones.
She understood the risk and got the vital care because she participated in a program at Northwell Health called MOMS, short for Maternal Outcomes and Morbidity. The goal to educate and support women during and after pregnancy, especially women of color.
I'm getting emotional because they really helped me. I was very scared. They basically held my hand through the whole process.
Maternal mortality overall is very high in this country. For Black women, it's even higher.
Dr. Dawnette Lewis says a full system of care is life-saving. Their postpartum program, with home visits and an AI chatbot to keep in contact with patients, has cut hospital readmissions by nearly 60% for Black patients.
If we can make a change in that across the country, that we can decrease some of those disparities. So I think it's crucial that programs like this exist.
You felt like you had an advocate here.
Absolutely.
Walker is still getting support through MOMS, and she has a message to others who are expecting.
We deserve everything that anyone else is receiving healthcare-wise. Having knowledge about pregnancy, about your body, is the most important tool.
Knowledge that empowers moms to demand vital care so they can care for new lives.
So important. Northwell Health hopes to expand the MOMS program across all of its hospitals, where they deliver more than 30,000 babies each year. Some good news for first-time home buyers struggling in this market. La Crosse is launching a program to help fund your down payment. The Down Payment Assistance Program gives qualifying buyers up to $25,000 in grants. La Crosse's community development manager says the program is unique because people just over the low-income qualification can also receive the funds.
Just because someone is making a couple $1,000s more than the median income doesn't mean that they suddenly have 10 grand in the bank for a down payment. And I feel that that's someone that gets missed with a lot of these programs.
To qualify for the program, you need to buy a house in the city of La Crosse, qualify for a 30-year fixed mortgage, and meet some other requirements like having an income at or below 120% of the county median income. We have more information for you on our website, news8000.com. And in just a few hours, Habitat for Humanity and partners will meet to raise awareness about the housing crisis in La Crosse. At 9:30 this morning, the group will meet for the second day at the La Crosse Public Library to highlight the lack of affordable and accessible housing in La Crosse. At yesterday's meeting, they talked about how the housing crisis first started, the city's history of housing instability, including the homeless population throughout the years, and the post-World War II housing crisis.
So we're looking at data, newspaper articles, police records, maps, things like that. And we're using that material to say, okay, where have we been and what can we learn from the past and how can we apply that to the issues of today?
The group also provided steps the community can take to help combat the housing crisis. A new chapter of the La Crosse County Board is underway this morning. 30 candidates officially took the oath of office before Scott Horn at the County Administration Building yesterday. Most supervisors are returning members, but a major leadership position has a new face. The board voted La Crosse District 13's Tina Tragstad as the new county board chair after Monica Cruz decided not to run again. Tragstad says she's excited to strengthen the board's cohesion.
Building and developing the relationships on the board and then the relationships of the county with the municipalities, with the other governing bodies in this area. I really, I'm a relationships person and I'm very excited about that.
Tragstad is on her 5th term. She previously was the chair of the county's Health and Human Services Board. Time now is 6:35. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grawl to tell us what to expect on our morning commute. Hi, Bill.
Good morning, Alexandra. Well, keep that rain gear handy, especially through the first half of today. A live look through CityCam will show a wet scenario with clouds and light rain showers continuing, wet conditions on the interstates as well. So keep that in mind. Maybe slow down just a bit, prevent hydroplaning, and watch for some small hail on the roads and any thunderstorm activity. But most of that activity is starting to shift into central parts of the state. Now, temperatures today will remain rather steady in the 50s to right near 60 degrees. Again, those scattered showers, especially through the morning hours, still breezy today as well. And satellite radar will show those thunderstorms tracking east and out of the area up towards Stevens Point and Menominee, over towards Oshkosh. Otherwise, just general showers from, say, Prairie du Chien up through La Crosse and up towards Eau Claire as well. Current temperatures generally in the 50s, and again, they're going to remain pretty steady today with those scattered showers, especially during the morning hours, and breezy west winds setting up 10 to 20, maybe gusting 30 to 35 miles per hour. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast on the other side of the break. Alexandra?
And before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8. Rosalind is turning 8 weeks old today. She loves to make bubbles, grab anything in reach, and is always smiling. Happy 8 weeks to you. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. Join us after the break as we sit down with Devin Simca, one of the stars of the much-anticipated stage production, Second Helping, Church Basement Ladies sequel at the Muse Theater. That is just after the break.
It's our lowest prices of the season at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, shop unbeatable deals on the things you need for spring, like a great range of Scott's and Miracle-Gro premium lawn and garden products, including Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed, $59.99 after sale and $10 mail-in rebate. Scott's GrubX Season-Long Grub Killer, $22.99 after sale and rebate. And 2 cubic foot bags of Miracle-Gro garden soil, just $9.99. Don't miss our lowest prices of the season in-store or online at farmandfleet.com.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic, which car and driver called fun to drive. There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're bringing out all the latest styles for patio and outdoor furniture. From dining sets to sectionals and even fire tables, they're all on sale. We've got all of our favorites in stock. That means no waiting. Plus, for a limited time, you'll receive free delivery on your outdoor furniture. Shop the best quality brands from Homecrest and Brizesta, furniture that's designed to last in any weather. Sale prices and free delivery happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
It's nothing.
Sounds like something.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Pepto-Bismol coats and soothes for fast relief when you need it most.
Bother the bugs. Not your family. Zevo is made with essential oils which attack bugs' biological systems. It wipes cleanly, plus is safe for use around people and pets. Zevo. People-friendly, bug-deadly.
In this day and age, we spend way too much time scrolling. Instead, join us for some horseplay at the Midwest Horse Fair. Check out insane tricks, hundreds of horses, clinicians, amazing eats, and spectacular shopping. And entertainment like you've never seen, IRL. Sorry, ask your kids what IRL is.
It's the great Midwest Horse Fair.
Join us at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison, April 19th through the 21st.
Hi, I'm Brody from Great River Harley Davidson. If you haven't been in this year, consider this your invitation to stop by. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, I want to invite you to stop into Great River Harley Davidson.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. A good Wednesday morning to you at 6:40. Quick check of the allergy report. Low symptoms continue today across the board and then medium tomorrow. But anytime we get rain showers like we're seeing right now, that tends to knock the pollen out of the air and improve those symptoms. Speaking of rainfall, we've got some beneficial rain over the past 24 hours. Those darker greens, anywhere from a ½ inch to 1.5 inches, or about 0.7 of an inch of rain in La Crosse. And where you see those specks of yellow with the thunderstorm activity yesterday, especially south of I-90, 1.5 inches plus in those locations, and that was the good news. We saw beneficial rain and no severe weather in our area. Lots of tornadoes, unfortunately, confirmed down in Iowa, though. Some strong winds there as well. Now, non-thunderstorm wind gusts. We had a windy day nonetheless, even without the storms. 58-mile-per-hour gusts out at the Rochester Airport, 44 to 47 mile-per-hour gusts at Volk Field, the La Crosse Airport, Viroqua, Preston, and Decorah as well. And boy, we had some storms in the morning and again later in the day, and what a day for cloud watching. My goodness. Look at this. These are called asperitas clouds, fairly rare, and a lot of people describe kind of a rough sea surface to these clouds, and this is a great shot above the Black River, even some lightning in that as well. Thanks to Melanie for that great shot. And then with the storms in the evening, some modest clouds. This was between Westby and Viroqua. Thanks to Roberta for this gorgeous photo. And again, lots more where these came from. Lots of you posted pictures of the clouds yesterday on my Facebook page. You can check it out, WKBT Bill Grahl. And thanks so much for doing that. Light rain showers in the La Crosse area right now, 59 at the airport, 58 downtown. The Mississippi holding steady, 5.91 feet. Light rain and wet streets in in Eau Claire as well, with a temperature around 50 degrees. So not overly cool overnight because of the cloud cover and the periodic rain and thunderstorms. Temperatures generally in the 50s. And still breezy, but look where the wind is calm. That's where the center of low pressure is to our north and west. And as that low kind of pulls away today, these winds will increase. We'll see gusts of 30 to 35 miles per hour at times. Now, radar showing those thunderstorms moving into central and northeastern Wisconsin. Just general rain showers from Prairie du Chien up through La Crosse and into Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley as this low continues to slowly spin by just to our north and to our west. And those winds will increase this afternoon from the west as it does so. Sky Tracker showing the rain showers through about lunchtime or so. Mostly dry this afternoon, albeit cloudy. And then some clearing for a time tonight before another batch of moisture moves in for tomorrow morning with a chance of showers through about lunchtime tomorrow, and then finally drying out as we head into Thursday night and into the day on Friday. Could pick up another 1/4 inch to a ½ inch of rainfall with the rain showers today and tomorrow. Again, this is beneficial rain on top of what has already fallen. Now, temperatures today will generally remain steady in the 50s to near 60 degrees. Again, those scattered showers this morning, still breezy. Tonight, 45, dry most of the night, but a chance of more showers towards morning and through about midday tomorrow. 57, dry, breezy, and cooler Friday and Saturday. In fact, overnight lows in the upper 20s to low 30s, maybe some frost potential Friday night into Saturday morning, and again Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then upper 50s to low 60s Sunday through much of next week. Another chance of showers later Monday or Monday night and into Tuesday as we head into early next week. That's the latest check in my 8-day forecast. Now here's Alexandra with a special guest this morning.
Thank you, Bill. We're excited to have Devin Simcoe, who plays Pastor Gunderson in the upcoming production of Second Helping, Church Basement Ladies sequel at the Muse Theater. He's with us this morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
All right, I'm good. So yeah, just tell us a little bit of a synopsis, if you can, about the play Second Helping.
Sure. Well, the show's about 3 basement ladies.
Yes, we see them here.
Oh, there they are. Look at that. They're funny.
They look funny.
But the show's about 3 ladies who spend most of their time in the church basement, cooking, cleaning, and just helping people out around the community and helping themselves.
Okay, yes, it does sound funny indeed. And now you play Pastor Gunderson, so what can you tell us about him?
Oh man, Pastor Gunderson, he's a goof. He's been fun getting to know, and he's just really cordial, cares about people. He's a bit witty. But yeah, real fun character to play.
Okay, great. I'm sure you fit that character well.
Yeah.
From our short time this morning, I can already see that. So it is a sequel. So people, if they're not familiar with the Church Basement Ladies series, why is this a must-see show?
Well, it's well writ. You really don't need to know much about the first show to come see it. A lot of characters are the same. And it's well writ, it's funny, it's good music. It's just a well put together show, and it's fun for family and people of all ages.
Okay, so it sounds like it's a good time. So it is okay. It is good to take the family, no, not like an adults only show or anything.
No,
like that.
no, not at all.
Okay, and you don't have to see the first one. You can just kind of dive right in.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Okay, good to know there. What do you hope audiences will take away from the show?
Oh, I just hope they take away just a good smile and a laugh, and just that sense of small town wholesomeness, you know, that someone always has your back, and there's always someone out there that's willing to help you, and that's what these 3 ladies do in the show.
Okay, and so how can people get more information? When is it playing? Get tickets, stuff like that?
Well, you could look us up on Facebook at the Muse Theater, and that should tell you their phone number. You can get tickets on Eventbrite as well, and yeah.
Okay, and does it start Thursday or it starts this weekend?
It starts this Friday,
starts Friday,
actually,
okay.
and we run till May 25th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
And doors open at 6, and the show begins at 7.
Okay, great. A lot of opportunities then for people to see it. Do you recommend getting tickets in advance, or can they buy them right there?
You can buy them in there, but I would suggest go ahead and at least call and get your name on the list.
Okay. And do you have a favorite moment or scene from the play that you can share with us? It's a hard question.
Man,
I know.
There's a lot of fun ones. I don't know, not without giving anything away.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we'll just have to see it. All right. Anything else you want the audience to know about the show?
No, that's about it. Come down and see it. It's a great venue. The women are hilarious. I've done shows with them in the past, and it's always something great we put together. So.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Devin. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Stay with us. We're back right after this.
Coming up on CBS Mornings, it's one of a parent's biggest fears. The number of young children being abused and exploited online is skyrocketing. Only on CBS Mornings, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas will be in studio to announce the brand new federal initiative to educate our kids and prevent these terrible crimes. Plus, you probably remember her from the hit show One Tree Hill. Actress Hillary Burton Morgan will stop by with a preview of the new season of her small-town crime docuseries. It's called True Crime Story, It Couldn't Happen Here. And 2 of the most iconic entertainers in the world are here. We're talking with Wayne Brady and Deborah Cox, who are teaming up for a revival of the iconic Broadway masterpiece, The Wiz. They will join us with a look at their new twist on the groundbreaking musical. We'll see you at 7.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord sales event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Introducing the revolutionary Elite Window, available exclusively at Clear Choice.
Experience ultimate comfort and energy savings with this cutting-edge window.
With its unparalleled airtight seal that's 97% better than industry standards, you can say goodbye to drafts and hello to savings on your energy bill.
Upgrade your home with the Elite Series windows this month with our buy 3, get 1 free sale. Elite Series window, bringing you the best in energy, efficiency, and comfort. Call Clear Choice today.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford SUV. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for new adventures or dominating the day-to-day, there's a Ford SUV waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Now, get a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport starting around $29,995. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Come into comfort during the International Furniture Fjord Sales Event. Get $200 off all Fjord's chairs in stock and special orders. The Tri-State's largest Fjord showroom is at International Furniture, La Crosse.
Hi, everyone! You ready for more of that good news? Yeah.
I've got the champ on one side and the legend on the other. This is your family.
You're not anywhere else other than right here, and I feel that.
I suggest starting your day off with a dance party.
Of course we're dancing.
Turn you time into Drew time.
We make this show for you. Wherever you are, just take it with you.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8. The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Hi, everyone! You ready for more of that good news? Yeah.
I've got the champ on one side and the legend on the other. This is your family.
You're not anywhere else other than right here, and I feel that.
I suggest starting your day off with a dance party.
Of course we're dancing.
Turn you time into Drew time.
We make this show for you. Wherever you are, just take it with you.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back. It's 6:51. Time for your morning news now. Senator Tammy Baldwin says a new bill would make sure hedge fund managers pay their fair share in taxes. According to a release, Wall Street money managers pay about a 24% capital gains tax rate on their compensation. That tax rate is used on the sale of assets like stocks, but average American wage income is taxed at a much higher rate. Baldwin and 2 Democrats who co-wrote the bill say it's another example why the tax code needs fixing.
And we have a tax system that is rigged to their advantage. And frankly, our tax code should be focused on making sure that everyone pays their fair share.
Per the release, Baldwin proposed closing the loophole in 2017, but Senate Republicans voted against it. The Treasury estimates the bill would add $6.5 billion in revenue over the next decade. A Monroe County official is entering the race for Wisconsin's 95th Assembly District. Cedric Schindler says he's challenging Democratic incumbent Joe Billings to bring new leadership and vision. Schindler ran an organic dairy farm for 30 years and is the current Monroe County Board Chairman. In a press release, he says while progress in Madison has been made, It's crucial that we continue to ensure local communities and infrastructure, schools and families are getting the support they need. As everyone is struggling with increased costs and inflation, we cannot also continue to increase the financial burden at the local or state level. We need to be helping people here in Western Wisconsin, not making it harder. In just a few hours, Habitat for Humanity and partners will meet to raise awareness about the housing crisis in La Crosse. At 9:30 this morning, the group will meet for a second day at the La Crosse Public Library to highlight the lack of affordable and accessible housing in La Crosse. At yesterday's meeting, they talked about how the housing crisis first started, the city's history of housing instability, including the homeless population, and the post-World War II housing crisis.
So we're looking at data, newspaper articles, police records, maps, things like that. And we're using that material to say, okay, where have we been and what can we learn from the past and how can we apply that to the issues of today?
The group also provided steps the community can take to help combat the housing crisis. As our students face an unprecedented mental health crisis, the school district of West Salem will receive $300,000 to help combat the issue. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, West Salem School District faculty noticed how it was impacting their students, prompting them to apply for the Stronger Connections grant. West Salem is one of the 40 grant recipients. They plan to hire a district-wide social worker with the money, something the district currently doesn't have.
The role of a school social worker tends to end up being absorbed by many other people, and what we would like is to have it done really well by someone who is an expert in the area.
Administrators add they hope the new role won't only help students but provide support for their families too. Other regional grant recipients are the Tomah area and Black River Falls school districts, as well as Altoona and Eau Claire.
Well, keep that rain gear handy today. Still some scattered showers on radar across the region. This is going to be the trend through about lunchtime or so. Also, still breezy, especially this afternoon, with temperatures kind of bouncing around in the mid to upper 50s to near 60 degrees in most spots. Another batch of showers late tonight and into Thursday morning through about midday tomorrow. 57 for the high. Breezy and cooler Friday and Saturday. In fact, look at those overnight lows near the freezing mark Friday and Saturday nights. Upper 50s to low 60s Sunday through much of next week. Another chance of showers Monday night into Tuesday.
Thank you, Bill. Slime, whoosh bubbles, and rainbow milk. Oh my, these were just a few of the exciting experiments on display at Viterbo University's 15th annual Fired Up for Science event last night. Area's students were invited to join Viterbo STEM faculty and students for an evening packed with interactive science experiments. From the always popular elephant toothpaste demonstration to hands-on fun with slime, the night was filled with engaging activities designed to spark kids' interests in science.
One, it's a great, hopefully, benefit for our school-age kids to be able to see science and be able to do science sort of at a college setting. But also, I think the other definitely benefit is for our students. Our students really value service and value being part of the community of La Crosse.
Gabriel says their goal every year is to spark an interest in science in young people and to have them become more curious about the world around them. Now let me stop before that bug comes back. Thank you so much for starting your morning with us on News 8 Now this morning. We'll see you back here at noon. Until then, have a great day.